Welcome back, guys. It's now day 4, Thursday. Most people at this point are kind of starting to get a little bit over the hump. Feeling kind of edgy so much. Still pretty bad, but you know it's still rough. Me right now, I'm kind of feeling a little lost still, very lost. Like I said, it's part of it's anger at myself. Part of it's just angry for being the way that I am, for being this way. Which, again, who you are is who you are. I'm just tired of being this type of person who doesn't think before they act. You can't think before they act without being stabilized on something, because I'm just not. I mean, I'm slowly starting to get there a little bit. They started me on Lamictal a couple weeks ago. So I had like a little reaction, and they told me it was, oops, sorry, I almost dropped you all there. Told me I'd have a little reaction, probably on the skin, and get a little breakout. And I definitely have seen that, plus on top of the cold weather that we've had this winter and the dryness that we've had. It's definitely happened, but that's go away over time. It's not contagious or anything, but it's a little annoying at the time. It's a little itchy occasionally. I'm gathering this week, so I'm kind of hoping that things get moved up a little bit, because I'm starting to feel a little better, unless it's something like an antidepressant where it takes time to kick in, and then it also takes time, once it does kick in, to reach the therapeutic level. Because then you're really dealing with the double whammy, because you're waiting probably closer to 6 weeks to get really a main effect, and see what your optimal effect is going to be up to 12 or 14 weeks later. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be closer to an immediate effect. We just slowly phase into the medicine for whatever reason. I don't know. I didn't really look this one up, to be honest. Surprise, everybody. I didn't look up everything about this medicine before I took it, which is something I normally always do, because I have to know everything about it. But I just kind of trusted the doctor. I'm trusting the doctor right now, because it's time for me to turn my care medically over to someone else. And that means emotionally too, medically. I don't just mean physically, medically, emotionally as well. Because for all these years, I tried to kind of debate to be my own doctor. And you just can't do that. It's hard when you're even a doctor to be your own doctor. You don't even have the extensive knowledge. I mean, I have a fair amount, but I don't have the extensive knowledge that they do. And I think that I do. I think that I'm pretending that I know what I want to do, because I should. I just should have been that, but I wasn't. I didn't want to put the time in, and it's okay. That's okay. I admitted what I didn't want to do with life. I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to put that many years in of being obligated for school and then be that far in debt. And guess what? Went far enough anyway, and still have obligated in debt, just because of the way other things have happened in life. Things are just, being like this. By the way, today I forgot to tell you, we're over in by the zoo in Philly. Nice little area over here. It's gonna be kind of wet, up and coming. It's quite interesting. We kind of lost power there during the walk, which just means we had to just finish it in the car while we're plugged in. So it's pretty close to being done anyway. So it's very challenging to kind of go through this. Trying to grow as a person. Trying to do things that are going to make myself proud, make others proud of me, but to like myself more. And I've heard this from a lot of people, not just my therapists and parents, and even my ex says that too. It's funny, because I thought I was someone who had confidence at first, and then for a long time I thought I did, and then at some point I just got beaten down a little bit too much. And I just said, you know what, I just can't do this anymore, and I gave up. I threw my hands up in the air. And I didn't turn him over who I should have turned him over to. Whoever you are up there, I should have turned him over to God. Whatever sort power God you believe, whatever higher power, whatever force of nature that you have, even if it's science, that will govern what you do in life and help provide structure. And that's what I need, is to do that again. I'm already back in, I went back into a 12-step program just because I need reminding. I need to see every day, or at least a couple times a week, not every day, but every other day. I need to, every once in a while, if I'm having a bad week and I have to go every day, or if I'm having a good week and I don't have to go at all, maybe I have to go once. I want to see and be reminded of what this stuff does to you, as far as the physicalness, those changes, but the mentalness too, like how it totally distorts your thinking and gets you so wrapped up in things. And I want to get better. I know it's a time factor, and that's the thing I don't have the most, is I don't have the patience. When I was younger, I used to have the patience that I would, get to a certain task, and I would complete the task by this time period, okay? And that was a goal, that was great. But that's like having 3 months to do a term paper, and then you finally do it the night before. I'm somebody who does better when they're under duress. For whatever reason, the best is brought out of me when I'm stressed out the wazoo. Now, that starts to take a change when I start over-stressing and I become paralyzed. But, you know, one thing at a time. So, you know, pretty much what I wanted to talk about for that is, you know, I basically have created this own prison in my head, in my body, in my heart, and in everything. I can't let anybody in, and when I let somebody in, all of a sudden, they become everything. I forget everything that I had beforehand, and I need to stop being an idiot. I need to somehow assimilate all that together. Let it in a little bit, feel it over time, still keep what you had. Because I keep losing friendships and family. For some reason, they just keep coming back, but I'm going to lose them eventually if I just keep fucking up. But I don't know. So this is a song back to when I was in college. It really meant a lot to me. One of my favorite bands of all time. People might probably laugh when they hear it, but you know, it is what it is. So again, this is your time to leave if you don't want to hear me sing. All right? Thank you.